Hi guys, I look like something the cat drug in, but sorry about that. My microphone is a little touchy. But I decided to get on here anyway. I have not made a video for this crafting channel for a while, and I'm sorry about that for the one person that watches. Okay, there may be a couple of more, but not many. I need to give my crafting channel more love. Anyway, um, I got hit with a reality a day or two ago, a couple of days ago. We're going home to where I grew up in Mississippi for Thanksgiving. And my husband's family's in Dallas, and we live in Arkansas. So it's traveling every year. And one year we'll spend in Mississippi for Thanksgiving, the next year we'll spend Christmas in Mississippi, and vice versa for Dallas. So this year is Thanksgiving in Mississippi. But when I go, I always take the Christmas presents and leave there, and um, so they'll have them for Christmas. I completely and totally forgot about that. I absolutely forgot that Christmas was anywhere involved. I've been in denial over the holidays. So I've got a lot to do. And also, we played two different rounds of bingo while we're there. Our Thanksgiving dinner, we have one that is like a mini family reunion, and we play bingo, and everybody brings a few things and we play bingo. It's a way to kill some time between that first eating and then the second one. So we play the bingo, and at my dad's house we have a smaller, just him and his kids and his wife and her kids, and we get together and we also play bingo. So I need bingo gifts times two. So I've been working on that, and one of the things that I came up with, I know you know Chicken Scratch, that channel on YouTube, and she's a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, but she makes some very cute things. Well, I did it a little different. I used the same idea. Um, she has a recipe for snowman soup, so that's what I did, but with a little different. She put it in a little box thing. I'm doing these, a little sack, and it has well, it has a pack of little mini marshmallows, which I've labeled freeze dried snowballs. That's what she did. A little candy cane and a Hershey Kiss, and then a cute mug for $1. And I did these little hot chocolate envelopes, and basically it's 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. I cut it in half so it's 4.25 by 11, and that made the envelope part, and I just folded it in a couple of places. I think it was 4.25 and 2 5/8, and took a little chomp out of the big end and stapled the sides and slipped in the hot chocolate. Also, I made these just a little piece of designer paper. Just slide that back in there. A little piece of designer paper on the bottom and the top, and then just this little. I had the perfect stamp. It says "Come inside." I gotta see if I can read it. Come in from the cold and get toasty, and it's the perfect little stamp. And I forget who made these stamps, but it's a mug of hot cocoa with a little candy cane in it. So, and I did a little extra candy cane with a little bit of jute rope on it. But that's it. It was really easy. They go together really fast. I stamped this image on white. I colored the image, the little mug, kind of to match the papers and such, and I put a little piece of backer paper behind it. And this connector is it's very, very tiny little like a quarter of a very small dot of Velcro, which is plenty. So it makes the pouch reusable. If they want to reuse it and regift, they can. But it's the snowman soup. You've got your mug and your hot chocolate. Let's just turn it around. Hot chocolate and your little other ingredients to make snowman soup. And I put it all in this little bag that says ho ho ho. And of course labeled the front snowman soup. And I just tied it with a little piece of jute rope. So really easy. I think it makes a good bingo gift. And done. So I did 6 of those, 3 for each bingo thing. And then I was looking, I was going to do, I think y'all probably remember if you watch, that I did some cross paintings on canvas. And I was going to do one of those, but I'd run out of liquid gold, which I will get because I love that stuff. But, and I didn't have any more canvases. So that meant I'd have to go out and get it. So I went to began to look through some of my crafting supplies, and I found these little slats. They're little wooden slats. I think I got them at Hobby Lobby. They're 7 and 9/64 by 2 and 13/16 by 3/16. So just a little. There comes 6 to a pack. This is one. I had 2 packs, and I just opened this one up to show you guys. But I'm going to make 2 more out of this, of what I made. But it's just these little wooden, flat, little light wooden slats. So I messed around and I came up with a wall hanging. And this is what it looks like. It's got a little bit of a bow, and I put a little stickles in there just to add a little bit of glittery to it. And it says sleigh bells ring, and then I wrote Merry Christmas in there. My handwriting's not the best, but hey, it works. And little sleigh, and all this is a paper pack, and I can't remember if it's DCWV or who it is, but you guys have probably seen the paper before. But it's really cute paper, and I've left enough room right in here that I can personalize it. So I'll take my supplies and dropped it, sorry. And whoever wins it, I'll put the Stinkers or whatever their last name is, the whatevers, and it can be personalized if they'd like it that way. So I think that turned out pretty good. I took my husband's drill and drilled some holes, really easy, nothing at all, and put some grommets in there. And my grommets weren't deep enough really to wrap around the back, so if you put a little glue in there and then stick it in, and I still used my you know what I used, I can't think of it, but I used it and kind of squished down, and that worked. Tied them together with some jute rope. I also, beforehand, I stained all of this wood complete on the back and just around the edges on the front, because the paper was going to cover most of that. So I just got my image, focal image, and then I just sliced it in 3 slices, and this paper was one of the things that had to come off because it was sitting below the sleigh. So I just took it and cut it off and stained around it and stuck it up at the top. And this is the crushed glass. It kind of looks like icicles and snow, and got it at the bottom where the sleigh rides on it. Just looks like snow to me. And I took a little stamp and stamped in black some little snowflakes, and then put some stickles, icicle stickles on it. So I think that turned out pretty good. Pretty darn good. I made something out of nothing, and it was cheap, cheap, cheap. I think these little slats were like $1.49 for 6 of them when I bought it, so really cheap. And then here's the other one that I did. And it has the bow on the top too. But it's got the Christmas trees. Very cute. And again, different spot, but I left room to personalize it. And more of the crushed glass and so stained. And I need to go back over where when I drilled it I should have drilled first, stained later, but I'll fix that. So I think it turned out pretty darn cute. It's a pretty good size. See my big head? It's a pretty good size wall hanging. A nice bingo gift for sure. And then I believe I've shown this clipboard that I made before with some Mariposa paper. I just covered it with some Mariposa paper. It was just a plain clipboard I got from the craft store. And so that I wouldn't cover up this pretty paper, I made a little legal pad cover for this notepad. I mean, it's not too inventive, but it'll be a nice gift. Put a big bow on the top of it. That's a little rub-on butterfly. And that's all I did to that. And this can be replaced. I did not attach it to the clipboard or anything, and it's just, I punched holes through the legal pad and then tied a little bit of jute on there. That way they can swap this cover out and put a new legal pad, and all they'll need is a little paper punch to do that. So yeah, so that one turned out pretty good. So that's what I've been up to, guys. I don't think I have anything else to show, but if I don't see you guys again, or you don't see me again before Thanksgiving, I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.